Hello, everybody. It's the Gaming Optimist. Today I'm talking about Mortal Kombat 4. I beat this one. A couple of years after Liu stopped Khan for the second time in a row, take that, you Emperor fuck, and literally saved the world, the heroes are back to stop an even greater menace. A long time ago, the Elder Gods had a traitor in their midst. Shinnok was his name, and he wanted Earth as his own. Raiden, chosen by the Elders as their champion, took on the god and sent his ass straight to the Nether Realm, aka Mortal Kombat Hell. But somehow he's found a way back, and he set his sights on the realm of Edenia. To save both that realm and their own, the heroes of Earth face off against the Fallen Elder. Even though the graphics are dated now, the series jumped to 3D handled it really well. The gameplay is fast and smooth, the new characters are pretty cool, save for a select few, and the story is awesome. Oh, and fully animated endings? Hell yes. There was also Mortal Kombat Gold, a Dreamcast exclusive port of MK4 that added a few more classic characters. All in all, great game. I didn't mention, but Mortal Kombat Gold is dog shit. Probably one of the worst games on the Dreamcast. Very buggy and just all around terrible. Um, Also, I mean, this is a fun game for sure. I really like it because I can beat it as every character, so that's cool. Um, but saying that fucking Shinnok is a jobber. He's just an absolute piece of shit jobber. Um, he's terrible. He sucks. There's also I didn't mention this before, but in Mortal Kombat in MK9, Mortal Kombat 2011, and in the film Annihilation, Raiden and Shao Kahn are brothers. This is further stated in the biography of Raiden, I think, that they're brothers. And I've always seen Fujin as his brothers too. They look more related than Raiden and Khan do. But if they're brothers, that means Shao Kahn is Shinnok's son because Shinnok is the father, in MK Annihilation. Shinnok is the father of Shao Kahn. So this means that Raiden is the son of the Elder God Shinnok. This all makes sense to me. It just makes so much sense that they'd all be related. Shao Kahn seems a little off, but then I don't remember where I saw the sources, but really everything's canon now. So what was it? Shao Kahn used to be the protector of Outworld. He was supposed to be the protector of Outworld, but then he became a conqueror. Poisoned Onaga, the Dragon King. He couldn't kill Onaga straight up in a fight. He had to do it like a little bitch, and then took over Outworld. Um, yeah, so I didn't mention that, but yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense for Raiden to be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's go down the character select screen. Kai. Starting off, we start off with Kai. Kai is a member of the Temple of the Order of Light, um, Wuxi Academy, all that kind of stuff. He's with Liu Kang and Kung Lao and all them. Ooh. He has like tribal markings on him. He's got a little curved knife, the Ghana knife or whatever. Um, yeah, he does like these like 3D fireballs. I think he does the whole like jump and shoot a fireball down. And it comes up the teleporting one and shooting up and it comes down. I think yeah they had something cooking with him where Raiden gave him his lightning staff at the end of the game. They're like, here you go. And then he was never seen again until Mortal Kombat Armageddon. And they haven't really touched him. I feel like there's some potential there for him as a character. He's just a character, though, sadly, for character's sake. Raiden returns. This is a big battle for him. This is the rematch, with Shinnok. He's already beaten the shit out of Shinnok before, so they really Shinnok coming back doesn't feel like that much of a threat already because he got his ass whooped, and Liu Kang, the Earthrealm's champion of Earthrealm, he's gonna champion Mortal Kombat. He's gonna whoop his ass probably, and he does so with ease. Case in point, Shinnok Shinnok is the first. Shinnok is the first boss character playable in his own game as a boss character. He's the first one that does that. And this is a recurring theme with Shinnok. Shinnok will return in MKX when he's the boss. They give him a boss form in that game, but still, the fact that he's playable at the start, it just is like whatever. And then he doesn't. His move set is just like, I'm Shang Tsung, but I can't transform into you. I can steal some of your moves. Um, I don't know. He was more of a threat in mythologies, Sub-Zero mythologies, than he is here. He's just kind of a quivering pussy. The fact that Quan Chi had his amulet the entire time, Shinnok had a fake one. Quan Chi made a fake one for Shinnok. Dude, Shinnok is such a dusty ass, crusty character. Um, Garbage. He's trying to be a conqueror like Khan and got jobbed the fuck out like crazy. Liu Kang returns. Reptile returns in his humanoid form. He is on Shinnok's side. I don't think anyone dies in this game. Someone does die, actually. Someone dies. Yeah. Scorpion returns. Scorpion. He was Sub-Zero, Kuai Liang's protector for years. He was just kind of like apathetic about everything. And then Quan Chi was like, I need your help, with this whole like Edenia invasion or whatever, Edenian invasion. This whole thing with Shinnok, we need your help. And he's like, yeah, I think I'm good. And then he's like, but Sub-Zero's gonna be there. He's like, okay. And he's like, well, I didn't tell you this. I forgot to mention. He was involved with your family's murder. And then Scorpion's like, I'll fucking kill him. Like, rivalry back on. Jax returns. Reiko is a new character. Reiko, the male pronunciation is Rico, right? But they use the Japanese female pronunciation of Reiko in the spelling. I don't care really. Reiko is he had potential as well. He has a lot of a Noob Saibot's moveset. He has like ninja stars, and I mean Noob Saibot and him are very like similar in this game, so they get a lot of comparisons. Even though he's not a just all silhouetted black ninja. He's got the face paint. He's Shao Kahn's general, one of his most trusted generals. But he's a sneaky little bitch. He wants Outworld for himself, and he thinks by helping Shinnok that he can, do that. While this is all going on, right? How is he interacting with both Shao Kahn and Shinnok without being found out? Edenia is at war with Outworld at the same time as they're being invaded by Shinnok. So it's like, oh shit! Like there's so much going on. Perfect opportunity for some crossover, and Reiko takes that opportunity. However, in his ending, he sits on Khan's throne, and the Khan's helmet is placed upon his head, and everyone was like, "Does this mean Reiko is Shao Kahn? Is he a clone? Like, what is going on here? Because that's not Khan's face, really, is it? Oh my god! Like, what is going on? What's canon and what's going on?" And it was made canon in Mortal Kombat Deception's Conquest mode that Reiko was just going in there and wearing his helmet. That's it. He was cosplaying. That's all he was doing. And you have to go tell Reiko, like, hey, you chill out. Shao Kahn knows what you're doing. He's like, oh, he knows? Oh, man. Made to be a complete joke of the character in the first timeline. Johnny Cage returns. He had a choice to go back to the Heaven Realm. He was killed. So do you want to return or do you want to stay? He's like, I want to stay. Second chance at life. He's a movie star again. He's just chilling and vibing. He's helping out. Jarek is a new character. They really wanted to with these characters. They're like, we can't have a lot of these old characters return. Let's make new characters instead. So Kai kind of serves as a replacement for Kung Lao initially. Reiko doesn't really replace anyone per se. You could make the argument for Shao Kahn, but like he's a new character. Jarek is Kano's replacement. So Kano died. Kano straight up died in Mortal Kombat 3. He didn't die, as we talked about. He was thrown off a building to his death, was bleeding out, was going to die, and then was resurrected, was resuscitated, was brought back, healed. Jarek actually made his debut. I want to say Special Forces came. Did Mortal Kombat Special Forces come after this, or around this? It was around the same time. I want to say Special Forces 2000 actually. Wow, it's 3 years later. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, Jarek is a member of the Black Dragon Clan. I think there's Cabal, Kano so far, and then this would be the third Black Dragon member. He's just Kano, like he has a lot of Kano's moveset. I didn't mind Jarek. I thought Jarek was pretty cool. He always reminded me of George Clooney. I like George Clooney, specifically from Dusk Till Dawn, George Clooney. So I like Jarek. Jarek's story is that Sonya and Jax have been taking down Black Dragon members, and they find out there's one left, and that's Jarek. They capture Jarek, and they bring him along for the ride. So he's technically on the good side while being openly evil. Like, I am a bad guy. It's kind of like the movie, the Mortal Kombat film, where they get Kano. So it's Cole Young, Sonya, and Kano just chilling in the desert. And they got to put up with this bullshit. Fuck, man, sorry. Putting up, serving as a replacement for Katana is Tanya, similarly named Tanya. Also, Ed Boon, he has two sisters, one named Sonya, one named Tanya. So there you go. Tanya is an Edenian native. She wants to help her people. She's just all around good girl. She's cool, nice move set. And no, she's fucking not. She's evil. Twist, villain revealed. She sets up Liu Kang. Tries to set him up in a trap with Shinnok and Quan Chi, and it backfires. Liu Kang wins. Oh yeah, Jarek is fucking thrown off of a cliff. I forgot to mention that. To his death, he dies. He's dead. He's dead, and then he tries to claim like, no, I kind of like with Kano, I survived, and then I was like healed. It's like, no, you were thrown off a fucking cliff, and it's not the same thing as a building. Even that's far fetched, but like at least there were outworld people around to like heal him. You're in a fucking Edenian cliff, and you got chucked off that bitch to like many feet down. Like you're dead, dude. So yeah, that's one of the casualties of this game. I don't think there's anyone else. Fujin makes his debut. He was in Mythologies, Sub-Zero Mythology. So Shinnok was the boss of that game. Quan Chi makes his appearance in that game as well as a sub boss character, and Fujin's a boss character as well. And Fujin is the god of wind. It's nice to see that he's along for the ride. The other Earthrealm gods, there's the water god, fire god, and earth god, were all killed by Shinnok, apparently. I think is what the story is. Sub-Zero beat the shit out of him too. Bihan. But Fujin was able to escape with his life, and now he's coming back for revenge. And then he's made the Earth Realm the protector of Earth Realm. Raiden is moved up to status of Elder God. They want him to be an Elder God. And then Fujin is named his successor in his place. He will be the protector of Earth Realm. He left them in good hands. Fujin really fumbled the ball big time. What a fucking asshole. In true God form, just Sub-Zero Kuai Liang is back along for the ride. He fought. Have I said that already? I've been saying that a lot, haven't I? Someone says back along for the ride. Um, Kuai Liang is in this game, just helping out the heroes. He's donning the Lin Kuei suit again because he wants to take back the Lin Kuei from Sector. Um, he wants to take it back and then make it the clan that it once was, and not cybernetic, not all that shit. He's he's stuck in the old ways. This Kuai Liang. And then he famously gets into a fight with Scorpion. Scorpion bodies him, and then as Sub-Zero lays on the ground and Scorpion's yelling at him like, "You killed my family." He's like, "I didn't kill your family. Like, I had nothing to do with that." It's like, "My brother didn't either." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And then Quan Chi's like, "Oh, I did." Quan Chi makes his fighting game debut here. I love Quan Chi. I know he's got a lot of mixed feelings. He was pushed to the moon in the original timeline, which is kind of why I like him so much. And the next timeline kind of served as just like whatever about Quan Chi. Well, no, MK9 he was super. He was even more overpowered than he was in the original timeline. He has his amulet. He has plans. He just has a really cool, unique look. He's a sorcerer like Shang Tsung. I guess he used to be a demon in the Nether Realm, and then like just smartened up, just really intelligent, and now he's a fucking sorcerer, and he's like, I got this shit on lock, bro. Let's do this. And then Quan Chi, quite famously, reveals his master plan to Scorpion. Ha ha ha! I killed you and your family, and well, Sub-Zero killed you, but I killed your family. Ha ha ha! And now I have no more use for you. Be gone. And he starts teleporting him to the Nether Realm, but like there's some kind of spell, and Scorpion feels it taking him, but he's like, never, and he rushes at him and tackles him, and now Quan Chi is stuck in the Nether Realm with Scorpion. Oh no. Really bad time. Oh no, this sucks. The bad guys really like get the shit kicked out of them. And then Sonya Blade. Sonya's thrown to her death as well by Jarek. Like she rushes at him. Now he rushes at her and she dodges, and then he grabs her ankle and pulls her off. I always figured like she like had some kind of gadget or something to like stop her fall. But it really does look like she falls to her death. But she doesn't. She doesn't die. And then Jack shows up and gets him. Yeah. There's also secret characters. Noob Saibot. He's part of the Brotherhood of Shadow. I didn't mention that. Quan Chi's little group in NetherRealm. He's like the leader of the Brotherhood of Shadow. He's like a general to Shinnok and Quan Chi. So he's just here along for the ride. As everybody is apparently. I keep saying that shit. Goro is a sub boss. Quan Chi was a sub boss slash mid boss. He's a sub boss in the arcade version. And he's a mid boss, which comes right before a sub boss in the home version. Goro's only in the home version for some reason. He doesn't have a story until Gold. He's just there. It's like, why are you here? He is with the Adenians fighting Outworld. He is defected. The show kind of defected because Goro and Katana are such great friends. So, yeah, there's also Meat. Meat was like a joke character. It was just a bloody skeleton that you could apply to any character. So they would just have those movesets. Meat was retconned into an actual character. I mean, you can't really even call them Meat in this game. I don't think. I don't even think you can. Meat's backside. He's a horrific experiment created by Shang Tsung. He escaped the sorcerer's clutches before he could be fully completed. He's a character who assists Shinnok, although his relationship is not made clear in the story. Um, Meat initially served as a skin created by art director Tony Goski. For each fighter in Mortal Kombat 4 to swap models if the character was subject to a fatality that destroyed their flesh up to the name Meat was simply a designation given to the model so it could be used in the game. It was later decided to make him a playable character as part of a hidden Easter egg. Players first learned of the character's given name after the text Meat Lives was placed on Ed Boon's website promoting Mortal Kombat 4's third arcade revision. The later released strategy guides also referred to the character as Meat, subsequently making it an official moniker. Despite this, the name Meat is found nowhere in the actual game. For a long time afterwards, his existence as a true character or a joke character was heavily debated amongst fans. Some believed he wasn't a character as he was really nothing more than an alternate costume. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. Meat's not an important character at all. He is a joke character, but he is canon to the story. He is canon to the story. Let's go to Mortal Kombat Gold, everybody. Mortal Kombat Gold. Ooh, holy shit. It's kind of like Killer Instinct Gold. They tried to do the same shit. Includes new levels not seen in Mortal Kombat 4 and a new weapon select mechanism, but it remains largely unchanged from its predecessor in some ways due to loading times, even during battles, particularly in the case of Shinnok's impersonations and glitch-laden effects. Its quality was actually poor. As for gameplay, aside from more characters, Mortal Kombat Gold plays identically to Mortal Kombat 4. Yeah, they were just like sucking the teat of the fans. Like, let's just keep milking this for everything we can. Let's go up here. Who are the new characters returning? Who are the? I can just do the character select screen, right? Yeah, Cyrax returns. He's a good guy. He is in the Special Forces. He wants his humanity restored. Melina returns. We talked about her, being in league with Shinnok before. It's weird that we had to wait till Gold to see her return, but she's here. Katana returns. This is for a game that takes place in Adenia. We shockingly don't get two of the biggest Adenians in the initial release. Katana or Sindel. Sindel's seen nowhere. She's just reigning as queen of Adenia. And Katana being the princess, being the fighter princess, being the awesome fighter princess, is nowhere to be seen. I think she's like doing a war for a little bit, and then she ends up joining the whole Shinnok storyline. Kung Lao returns. Why was he not here before? I don't understand. Basically, all these inclusions are retcons. They bring them, they show them in the story, so they could have been here the entire time. Kung Lao gets a ceremonial strike on Goro. They patch things up. You killed my ancestor, so here's payback. And then they have a handshake. And it's a really nice little detail. It's really cool. But other than that, Kung Lao doesn't do much. Baraka's here. He doesn't do shit. He just looks weird as fuck in this game. And that's it. Is that it? My fucking back is killing me. We got Sector as well. I do love Sector's ending where he just comes in and blows everything to shit. That's pretty cool. Sector is the leader of the Lin Kuei, the Grandmaster. In between these games, he gets defeated by Sub-Zero. He loses his clan. He has to make his own clan. He and a bunch of the other robots defect and make their way to make a new clan, which will play some kind of role. That's it. This Mortal Kombat 4. You guys have a good one and take care.